नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते राधानाथ स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पश्चात्य देशतारिणे। उमज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुर्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च। श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सखगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान् सखगण ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसूते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरभक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। ईश्वरः परमः कृष्णः सच्चिदानंद विग्रहः अनादिरादिर्गोविन्दः सर्वकारणकारणम्। ओम तत्सत्। हरे कृष्ण। By the causeless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead Shri Krishna, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, the knowledge by which we can directly perceive ourself, Pratyaksha Vagamam Dharmya. Now we are studying in the 4th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Arjuna asked another important question to Krishna. Based on Arjuna's questions only, we are getting so many answers from Krishna. Because Arjuna has asked very, very good questions, which we can't even think about. We can't even think about such questions. So, now we are able to understand very well that this life is a cycle. Birth, old age, disease, and death. That is for the body. So, this body goes through this cycle. Cycle of repeated birth, old age, disease, and death. How we need to know how to break this cycle. Once we break this cycle, then we can't get back into this cycle. But it's going on as a cycle. Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadi. Basically, Janma, Jara, Mrityu. Janma, Jara, Vyadi, Mrityu. Even though Krishna says that Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadi, birth, death, old age, disease. But when we see in the cycle, it is Janma, Jara, Vyadi, and Mrityu. So then again another Janma, Jara, Vyadi, Mrityu. Birth, old age, disease, and death. That's what this body is going through. Now, during the life, it is not very enjoyable at all. Unless we take into Krishna consciousness. If we take into Krishna consciousness and if we transcend the modes of material nature, then even while living in this world, in the same body, we will become alien to this world. Because our consciousness is on a higher level because with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, that is Krishna consciousness, it's transcendental. Transcendental means we are freed from the modes of nature. We are not affected by what's happening in this material world. Our life should be like that way only. Every day our life should be, whatever happens in this world, it should not bother us. It should not affect us. In other words, we should not be even living in this world. In the sense, mentally we should not be living in this world. Even though physically we are in this body, but mentally we have to detach. That's why Krishna said that Sarva Karmani Manasa Sanyasyaste. So all the activities one should renounce mentally. Sarva Karmani Manasa Sanyasyaste. Then, while living in this body also, while living in this material body, we will be able to live happily. Sukham Vashi. Navadvare Pure Dehi. So in this Navadvara Pure, like Puri. So Navadvara Pure. Navadvare Pure means it is 9 gates. A city with 9 gates. Navadvara Pure. We should be able to live happily. That can happen only with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. With Bhagavad Gita knowledge only, we should be able to live happily in this material way. And we can break the cycle of birth, old age, disease and death, and we can go to Goloka. That can happen only with the Bhagavad Gita knowledge. Because in Bhagavad Gita only Krishna is giving us this knowledge that this material world is temporary and miserable, and giving us this knowledge that we are not the body, we are the soul. And Krishna is teaching us that we are taking birth in this material world due to karma bandha and janma bandha, and now we need to free ourselves from that bandha, that means from that bondage. If we free ourselves from that bondage, then we don't have to take birth in this world. The choice itself will not be there. See, at the time of death, we have the choice. We have the choice to come back here or go to Goloka. The choice is given at the time of death. Question is asked, like death wish, correct? If anyone, even if a person is given death punishment, so he will be asked his final wish. So like that here, Krishna is asking every individual Atma, what is your wish? What do you want to do? You want to go to Goloka, come with me and stay with me and live there forever, happily, without any problems at all. So permanent blissful life, you want that. Or you want to come back to this material world again. So that is the question asked at the time of death. So we need to choose. If we choose that I want to come back here, then okay. Because Krishna can take in the Atma's souls in Goloka only those who want to ditch this material world, forget this material world completely. Them only Krishna can take them with him to Goloka. He cannot take everyone to go to Goloka. He loves everyone. He wants everyone to go to Goloka. Every one of us to get out of this material world. He doesn't want any one of us to suffer. But what to do, even in this world itself, like many children, they don't listen to their parents at all. Parents want to give them good advice only. But in real parent, Krishna is really giving the great advice. Maybe in this material world, sometimes parents may also are attached to material wealth and subjects. So that way, sometimes their advice may not be right also. But Krishna's advice will never be wrong. Krishna is recommending, Krishna is advising us that you always remember me, you will come to me. Manmana bhava madbhatto madhyaji maham namaskuru mam evaisasi. That's it. Always think of me, become my devotee, offer your obeisances unto me, worship me, offer your obeisances unto me. That's it. Mam evaisasi, you will come to me. Sarvesu kalesu mam anusmarad. That's it. All the time you remember me only. You will come to me. Sarvesu kalesu mam anusmarad yudhyacha mayarpita manobuddhir mam evaisasi. Asamsaya. There is no doubt. So all the time you remember me, in all your activities, you always remember me. Is it difficult to remember Krishna all the time? Not at all. In fact, the easiest thing to do. Only when we love him so much, only when we love Krishna so much. Like even mother thinks of the children all the time. So like that, here we need to think of Krishna only all the time. We should love Krishna so much that we should be thinking about Krishna only all the time. Offer your mind and intelligence unto me, mayarpita mano buddhi. Then you will come to me, mame vaisisi, asamsaya. Then we'll go to Krishna. In fact, it's very easy to do. The easiest thing to do is just remember Krishna, that's it. But it cannot be forced. It has to come out of love. If you don't love Krishna, we cannot love anyone else here. That knowledge we should have. These days people say that I love you so much. They are not loving anyone so much. Without loving Krishna, you cannot love anyone. That's all lust, not love. It is lust. Krishna is our Supreme Lord. Krishna is with us constantly all the time. That's what we are going to study today also. In the answer, the very first answer Krishna gives to Arjuna. Krishna is always with us. And without loving him, without knowing about him, without remembering him, how can we love anyone else in this world? All other love, it is lust. It is not called love. We call it as love, but it is lust. So that way, Krishna can take only those who love him fully. That's why he says that. Tesam satata yuktanam bhajatam priti purvakam dadami buddhi yogam tam yena mam upayanti te. So those who are always engaged in my devotional service with full love, priti purvakam, with complete love, I give them the intelligence by which they will come to me. Very simple, very easy, very straightforward. If you love Krishna, Krishna gives the intelligence, Krishna gives the knowledge, Krishna gives the memory, Krishna gives everything. We can go to Krishna. But with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, we will develop that love. Jnana yajnena tene aham ishtagashyamiti me mati. That's what Krishna said. With this jnana yajna, definitely we will develop that love on Krishna. That's what we are getting this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. We are all becoming a very strong lover of Krishna, devotee of Krishna, with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. So what we are studying in the 4th chapter now. Arjuna uvacha aparam bhavatto janma param janma vivasvataga katham etat vijaniyam tvamadav proktavaniti. Arjuna said, by birth you are junior to Vivasvan. Vivasvan is senior by birth to you. How am I to understand it? In the beginning, you gave this knowledge to Vivasvan, because in the first sloka, Krishna said that Imam Vivasvate Yogam Proktavan Aham Abhyam Vivasvan Manave Praga Manugu Ikswakave Abravi. Arjuna said, the sun god Vivasvan is senior by birth to you. How am I to understand that in the beginning you instructed this science to him? Then in the next sloka, Shri Bhagavanu Vacha Bahuni me vyatitani janmani tavacharjuna tanyaham veda sarvani natvam veta parantapa. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, me, tava, you, bahuni, many, janmani, births, vyatitani, have taken. So, both me and you have taken many births in the past. So that means Arjuna also was there when Krishna spoke this knowledge, gave this knowledge to sun god Vivasvan. Arjuna was also born at that time. So you and me have taken many births in the past. I know all of them. Tani aham veda sarvani. All. Veda no. Aham, me. Tani, they, them. So I know all of them. All such births. Natvam veta parantapa. But you don't know. For us, I have mentioned many times in our Bhagavad Gita class that everything is stored in our brain. It's like when we die, it just all the memory goes. That's it. It's not permanent memory. But mind, whatever the tuning of mind, what we get it, that's what is very important. If you remember Krishna at the time of death, we'll go to Krishna. So that's why we need to, because mind, like whether it is under our control or not, all those things, that is going to stay as it is. That's what we need to know. So that's why we need to control our mind, keep the mind under our control with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita by practicing Bhagavad Gita. The personality of God had said, many births both you and I have passed. I can remember all of them, but you cannot, O subduer of the enemy. Then in the next sloka, Krishna is continuing. Ajopi sannavyayatma bhutanam isvaropi san prakritim swam adhistaya sambhavami atma mayaya. Even though I am unborn, Ajopi san, I am eternal, ever existing, Avyayatma, and I am the supreme controller of all living entities. Bhutanam Iswaropi San. I appear with my own prakriti, my own internal potential. Sambhavam. That's what Krishna says. Not like us. Not like we are born. We are born under the Krishna's, this Maya. Mahamaya. But Krishna is coming here because of Yoga Maya, his own internal potential. He is not under the control of Mahamaya. In fact, Mahamaya is controlled by Krishna. Although I am unborn and my transcendental body never deteriorates, and although I am the Lord of all living entities, by my internal energy, I still appear in every millennium in my original transcendental form. That's what Krishna. Original Atma Mayaya. So my own form, original form, I come here. That's what. Very important. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, we have successfully finished the sixth sloka in the fourth chapter of Bhagavad Gita. So now we'll continue by Krishna's mercy from tomorrow.